On November 5th, 1975, a logging crew in the Apache-Sugreves National Forest in Arizona experienced something that would change their lives forever. What started as an ordinary workday turned into one of the most famous and controversial UFO abduction cases in history. This is the story of Travis Walton. Buckle up, because this one's a wild ride. Travis Walton was a 22-year-old logger working with a 6-man crew in the dense forest of Arizona. The crew was tight-knit, hard-working, and by all accounts, not the type to make up wild stories. They were finishing up a long day of clearing brush when something extraordinary happened. As they drove home in their truck, the crew noticed a strange glow through the trees. Curious, they drove closer, and that's when they saw it. A glowing disc-shaped object hovering in the air. Just 100 feet away, it was unlike anything they had ever seen. Now, Travis Walton was known for being a bit of a daredevil. While the rest of the crew stayed in the truck, Travis got out to get a closer look. What happened next would leave the crew in a state of panic, and Travis missing for 5 days. As Travis approached the UFO, a beam of light suddenly shot out and struck him, throwing him backwards like a rag doll. The crew was terrified. They drove off in a panic, but after a few minutes they realized they couldn't just leave Travis behind. They turned the truck around and went back, but Travis was gone. The UFO was gone. All that was left was an eerie silence. The crew reported the incident to the local sheriff, but their story was met with skepticism. Were they covering up a crime? Had they hallucinated? Or was something truly otherworldly at play? Meanwhile, Travis Walton was nowhere to be found. A massive search party was organized, but after days of combing the forest, there was no sign of him. The crew even took polygraph tests, and while some results were inconclusive, most suggested they were telling the truth. 5 days after his disappearance, Travis Walton reappeared. He was found wandering near a gas station, disoriented and terrified. He claimed to have been taken aboard the UFO, where he encountered strange beings and experienced things he could barely describe. Travis described the beings as short with large eyes and no hair. He said that they examined him on a table before he blacked out. When he woke up, he was back on Earth, but with no memory of how he got there or what had happened. Travis's story made headlines around the world, but not everyone believed him. Skeptics accused him of staging the whole thing for fame or money. Even some of his crewmates had doubts, though they never wavered in their beliefs that something had happened that night. To this day, Travis Walton's case remains one of the most compelling UFO abduction stories ever recorded. It's been the subject of books, documentaries, and even a Hollywood movie, Fire in the Sky. But the question remains, was it real, or was it all a hoax? Travis has always maintained that his story is true, and while skeptics continue to poke holes in his account, the fact remains, 7 men went into the woods that night, and only 6 came out. What really happened to Travis Walton, we may never know for sure. Whether you believe it or not, it's a reminder that there are still mysteries in the world that defy explanation. What do you think? Was Travis Walton abducted by aliens? Or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you believe Travis was abducted by aliens, please comment 3 alien heads. And if you don't believe Travis was abducted by aliens and this was all a hoax for fame and money, please comment 3 money bags. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for more stories that will make you question everything you think you know. Until next time, stay curious.